South India Shopping Mall, the wedding mantra, Sarikotta wedding collection, South India Shopping Mall.
Sir, Arjun Galo Jabdava. Welcome Arjun to our city.
Thank you, Rana. It's lovely to be here. How's Hyderabad doing? All good? Well, thank you for coming out in this gloomy weather, but we promise we're going to brighten it up for you today.
First look at it, Kosam. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Season 2.
This is my first Netflix show, and I always thought that if I do a Netflix show, it has to be something very, very special. And when I saw Rana Naidu season 1, I was very jealous of this man, and I was like, why is he doing this part? I wanted it, okay? And I said, I'd love to do a show like that. And I think somewhere the universe heard this wish of mine, and Karan came to me for Rana Naidu season 2, and he had this very vicious character, very terrible character. His name is Rolf, who I have to portray. But the arc and the energy of the character is something which I don't think anybody's portrayed or seen on cellular. And I've seen Rana in Bahubali, and I said, oh my God, I look like a little child next to him. He's such a huge guy. Okay, so I went and I gained 12 kilos for that part. And and I still look like a small little child next to him. So, but yeah, it's been amazing. He's been brilliant. I think we've tried our best to do better than season 1, and I hope you all will agree that we've achieved that. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's Rana Naidu. We feel them a lot.
Speeches long start అయిపోయింది. Okay. So, okay then, let's talk about all the other details of Rana Naidu season 2 after watching the teaser on the big screen. I'm sure you're also equally excited as we are to watch it on big screen, in fact. So, thank you so much, please. Yes.
And I was dubbing for multiple languages of the show for the last few days. So I think Gonta akkada poyi untadi, but can you guys hear me loud and clear now? Alright, awesome. So yeah, so like last time, sorry, kuchunte relax ayyi maatladutunna. So let me just stand. So last time, with all the shock that kind of we created, we just tried to tone that reference down. But Rana Naidu is not about toning down anything, it's about extremeness. So the extremeness we brought this gentleman in, and Isar me chustunte in the little teaser we saw it's a very violent teaser. As much as there's a big family drama, there is a lot of other characters this time. Meek cheppali inkote ente Kriti garu kuda ee show lo unnaru isari, and took an action to an edge where you don't see on Indian OTT. That's something that I can say. We were fighting each other for many days, many nights together, and yeah, so yeah, it was really fun. So I think Isari we tried to up the game in terms of drama, in terms of storytelling, in terms of action. So that's what I want everyone to look forward to.
But since you are saying that you have up the game in terms of drama and action, but Rana Naidu ante oka vibe untundi kada, danni ishtapade vallaki emanna koncham
so Isari shooting lo okati jarigindi cheppali me andariki. So Netflix వాళ్ళు ఎంత పర్ఫెక్ట్ అంటే ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ డేటా రన్, డేటా డ్రివెన్. సో మీరు ఇచ్చిన ప్రతి ఒక్క కమెంట్, ప్రతి ఒక్కటి వాళ్ళు చూసి డేటాకు అనలైజ్ చేసి తిరిగి మాకు ఇస్తారు. సో ఈసారి నాకు ఓన్లీ వన్ బ్యాడ్ వర్డ్ పర్ పేజ్. సో ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ ఐ హావ్ డైలాగ్ షీట్. రెండోది ఏదన్నా వాడితే పదలేదు ఈ పేజ్ లో ఒకటే బ్యాడ్ వర్డ్ వాడాలి. సో that's where it is.
Very calculated.
So, yeah, very calculated. So the ones who loved that last time will have one word a page, I think.
Perfect. So satisfying all groups of the audiences.
Yeah, I said,
yes.
Rana Naidu has a vibe and
Yes,
you can't let that go.
of course. So yes, to Arjun Rampal Garu. So what can we expect from Rauf and Rana's dynamics and rivalry? What do you have to say about you both?
Well, I mean, the whole thing is that you see two big alpha males going at each other, okay? Rana thinks he's right in his own level. He's trying to fix a lot of things from his family this time. He's trying to fix things for his own personal self. Whereas Rauf feels that Rana has fixed him. So Rauf has a bone to pick with Rana, and he comes as passionately with that much hatred of emotion towards Rana, and you see this explode on the screen. But it's done in a very interesting way because it's not just about hitting each other or beating each other up. It's also to dwell into these guys' lives, into their philosophy, what they believe, what their belief systems are. So there's some very interesting scenes and conversations that we both have, and those things really excite me. It was wonderful to do it with Rana. He's a wonderful actor, and he brings everything to the table. The whole cast has been amazing, and unfortunately all those bad words I think they took from everybody else. They gave Rauf to say. So I have never sworn so much in my life, okay, as I've sworn in this thing, and so I wonder how my kids will take to that.
So ఈసారి చాలా స్మార్ట్ గా నాగా నాయుడు రానా నాయుడు రౌఫ్ మీదకి తోసేశారు అనమాట. Okay. So Rana Garu, we all know Rana Naidu is all about high octane action and testosterone and everything. But this time, Surveen Shabla chala even teaser lo kuda men chustunnamo, and as you said, Kriti Garbanda is joining this season 2. So family drama kuda edo jaragabotundi anpistundi. Can you elaborate on that?
Actually, this is the core of this entire season 2 is a family drama. It's everything revolves around the relation of this. It's the most dysfunctional family that you will ever see, and that's the family that they have. Oka పిల్లల్ని పట్టించుకునే ఒక ఫాదర్ ఉన్నాడు, అండ్ అన్నదమ్ముల్ని ఎక్కువగా పట్టించుకునే ఒక అన్నయ్య ఉంటాడు, అండ్ లివింగ్ ఇన్ దోస్ ఆడ్ లైఫ్స్. అంటే ఇందాక the earlier teaser actually had something. I tell my wife just one last job and we won't be doing this we won't be in this dirty world anymore. And season 2 is about me trying to do that one last job. And whether Rauf lets me survive it or fail it, you'll watch.
Wow. So, Mark Telsu, Rana Garu plays as a fixer in Rana Naidu. But we also know that in real life Koda, Rana Garu is a wonderful fixer, party fixer, problem fixer, everything. Because we all know that he's a 3 AM friend for most of the stars across the industries. So I think then a question I'll put it to Arjun Garu. So as a real life, I mean not like Rana Naidu, as a Rana, what do you think about Rana Garu as a fixer?
As a fixer?
Yeah.
I think he does whatever he does from his heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He does it from his good heart, and if you have a problem, you can easily go to him because he'll fix it, and because he's got a good heart. Like I remember when we had to travel very long distances, and I was like, dude, like, you know, I mean, it's just like so cramped. We are tall people. How do you manage it? And he says, I've got a fix for it. And he got this lovely car, okay, which had chairs which become beds behind. Don't ask us what we did in those beds, but yeah, it was a very comfortable ride. He has great taste in food. I'm a foodie, so even in Mumbai, he introduced me to places which I had not eaten in, and those have become some of my favorite restaurants now.
హైదరాబాద్ లో అయినా ముంబైలో అయినా హోస్ట్ అంటే రాణా గారే.
అంటే he's also been very kind. And I relived my 20s because I shot with Arjun again. Wow. Every single day that we used to shoot, whole day we used to fight really till the night. And in the night we used to shower, get ready, and then start. We're like, okay, now what do we do in the night? So there's a bunch of, actually I had a great time working together. Wow.
I think Iroju, we are missing Rana Naidu.
And he's in America, and his son is graduating.
Oh yeah.
So he'll be in the States now.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, but we do miss him. We used to miss him on set when he wasn't there. He's great energy, and I think, of course, he's a complete scene stealer. You know, he comes, he doesn't even have to say anything, and he'll still steal the scene from you.
Absolutely. I think one of the USPs of this season, I mean web series, is that బాబాయ్ అబ్బాయిని మేము తండ్రి కొడుకులుగా నాగా నాయుడు రానా నాయుడుగా చూడడం, ఆ డైనమిక్స్ అనేది మా అందరికి చాలా కొత్తగా అనిపించింది. బట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ఇట్ ఫర్ యూ రానా గారు ఆన్ సెట్స్? హౌ ఇస్ ఇట్? మీకు ఆ ఇమోషనల్ సీన్స్ కానీ మీరు అవి క్యారీ చేసేటప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంటుంది అసలు ఆన్ సెట్స్?
అంటే వనండి, ఇది యాక్చువల్లీ నాకు ఈ తెలుగులో డబ్బింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు నాకు ఇది అనిపించింది ఏంటంటే, అది లక్కీగా హిందీ కాబట్టి నాకు వెంకటేష్ గారు ఎదురు సరిగ్గా రాదు. సో ఏ డైలాగ్లో నాకు తిట్టుకోవడాలన్నా టకా టకా చేసేవాళ్ళం. ఆ తర్వాత తెలుగు డబ్బింగ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇదేంటి ఇలా మాట్లాడాను మా చిన్నతో అనే ఒక తెలియని ఒక ఇబ్బంది వచ్చేది. సో ఐ థింక్ అండ్ ద ఫనీ థింగ్ ఇస్, ఏ సినిమాలో నాకు జరగలేదు ఎందుకంటే రానా రానా అని పిలుస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో అట్ ది సేమ్ టైం మా చిన్న నన్ను పిలుస్తున్నాడా, ఇప్పుడు ఆ క్యారెక్టర్ తిడుతున్నాడా ఏంటో అర్థం కాకుండా ఒక తెలియని ఒక హాఫ్ జోన్.
అవును అవును నిజంగా. I think same names ఉండడం వల్ల కూడా ఇంకా ఎక్కువ రెసొనేట్ అవుతున్నారేమో. Yeah. So one question to both of you actually. So while working on this project, what is the one thing you learned about each other on sets of Rana Naidu? Okal gurinchi okati.
Let me start.
Yeah.
From him, extreme discipline. I'm saying even like you can party all night, you can shoot all day. But his training, his discipline, like now in the caravan we were sitting talking about a new way to learn how to train. So I think he's fully updated, and in Nagana actually ఒక 10 పెద్ద, but చూడండి ఎలా ఉంటాడు. So I think that's pretty much the answer. So I think that discipline is what I picked from him.
Wow, fitness freak fitness గురించి చెప్తున్నారంటే ఇంక ఇది next level ఇంకా. Yeah, from you Arjun garu.
So as I said that when my first experience of Rana on screen was obviously Bahubali, and I was so impressed by his whole physique and how huge and how incredibly strong he is, which he is, and I had to gain this weight and everything, and one thing I realized about him is like however fierce he looks on screen, okay, he's just the opposite in real life. He's just a little gentle baby, okay, and that's exactly what he is, and he's really been wonderful. He's got really good positive energy, which he brings onto the set, okay. He's thought about everything, for the film, for the show, for whatever that he's doing, he plans it really, really perfectly, and he's extremely hardworking. He's always doing some deal, something, okay, and he's constantly working, and I love that. I love workaholics, and I think made a really good friend in him, and I hope to do a lot more work with him in the future.
Yes, so season 2 అయితే చాలా ఈగర్గా వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాము. How about season 3 and ఇంకా ఫ్యూచర్ గురించి
మాట్లాడుకుంటే మీరు సీజన్ 2 చూసి రిప్లై ఇస్తే మళ్ళీ నెట్ఫ్లిక్స్ అదే డేటా తీసుకుని మీకు నెక్స్ట్ సీజన్ ఇస్తారు.
గైస్ కావాలా సీజన్ 3 ఇక్కడే చెప్పేద్దామా? మీ రియాక్షనే చూడకముందే చెప్పేస్తున్నాం మేము. సో ఎస్, ఐ థింక్ అర్జున్ రాంపాల్ గారు, ఐ థింక్ ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ వెంకీ గారు, వెంకటేష్ గారు. సో హౌ వాజ్ ఇట్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ హిమ్?
Well, I didn't have many scenes with him, but whenever I worked with him, when I saw Rana Naidu 1, I became his biggest fan, because I just thought his timing, his comic timing, his delivery, everything was just so amazing. Something which you've not seen actors do. He approaches his scenes very, very differently. He's a complete natural. And when he's on set, I mean, there's just everybody smiling. So, yeah, he's a great guy. And congratulations to him and his son. You know, I don't think Venki ever graduated, so he must be super proud that his son is. He's an MBA, actually. Oh, sorry, Venki.
Yeah, so
I'm the one who didn't graduate.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. సో ఒక్కసారి ఆడియన్స్కి రానా నాయుడు సీజన్ 2 గురించి మీరు ఏమన్నా యాడ్ చేసి చెప్పాలి అని అనుకుంటే యూ కెన్ ప్లీజ్ గో అహెడ్ అండ్ డైరెక్ట్లీ టాక్ టు ది ఆడియన్స్. ఏం డైలాగ్? ఒక్క నిమిషం, తెలుగుకి సౌండ్ చేయండి ఎంతమంది. హిందీ ఉంది, రెండు చెప్తే బెటర్.
ఒకటి తెలుగులో చెప్తాను. ఇది ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక చివరి మూమెంట్ లో వస్తుంది. నేను నా కొడుకు చెప్తా ఉంటాను. వెనకాల నాగా ఉంటాడు, వెంకటేష్ గారు. అండ్ నేను వెళ్తూ అంటారు, రేపు మీ తాతకు చెప్పు నేను చేయొద్దు, ఏది చేయొద్దని అని చెప్పి వెళ్తాను. సో ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఫాదర్ అండ్ సన్ ఫైనల్ గా ఎలా మాట్లాడుకుంటారంటే డైరెక్టర్ కూడా మాట్లాడుకోలేరు, కొడుకుతూ మాట్లాడుకుంటారు. సో దట్స్ సంథింగ్ దట్స్ ఫన్. ఇంకొక ఫన్ సీన్ చెప్తాను. సో లెట్ మీ, అది హిందీలో చెప్తాను మీకు. ఇట్స్ స్మాల్ లైన్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ రియల్లీ డైలాగ్. నాగా గారు ఒక సీన్లో వచ్చి నాతో అంటారు, అరే मैं सब कुछ ट्राई किया, कुछ नहीं चल रहा, बट यू हैव टू हेल्प मी अरीदन. इट 1 सेकंड तरह చూసి suicide ट्राई किया गया. So that's so these are the two things that were actually very interesting. It's a little bit human of Rana Naidu in this show than it's just being a fixer.
Yeah, perfect. So Arjun garu, to the audience directly, if you want to add something.
First, you don't ask me to say dialogues, okay? Because Rauf cannot say the words he said in front of all of you. And B, I really don't believe in doing that. I do that on the screen. And you all should just watch the show. So if you want to hear the dialogues, because I think that's the best place to see it.